is Gaurav Ramteke. I'm a Splunk SC in Redington Gulf. Today, I'm going to give you a bit overview on Splunk ITSI, IT Service Intelligence. It is a tool, gives you very, it's very informative, it's very technical from operational perspective. So let us have a bit under the portfolio, and we're going to discuss that in today's call. So please let me know in the chat if you have any questions during the session and going forward this session. So this session would be around 30 minutes maximum, and later on we can take the questions, and if you have any, and hopefully I'll be able to revert back. Otherwise, we can communicate on the email as well. Okay. Okay, this is a forward lookup statement. What it says is it's generally we don't recommend customers to take a decision on the basis of what we discuss here, but until unless they look at take it practically and experience the information which is provided from these sessions. Okay, so we know companies go digital. They're going everywhere. They're getting digitalized. Everybody wants to get transform to their operations into digital in an automated fashion. So adopting new technologies and architectures is always along the way. So every company and every services is making the move from the left, retain and optimize. You can see there with completely on-prem infrastructure, supporting monolithic applications to write and cloud infrastructure, supporting applications with modular architecture using microservices. So those are very detailed information which you can get an overview of on-prem and cloud both. So lots of organizations find themselves straddling several of these deployment models, which is really tough. Now, hybrid environment are a fact of life. So, and IT needs to be able to support all of it, right? So it must ensure reliability and availability for the businesses. That's where the CTOs and CIOs are focusing their major time when we talk about that. So everything, they always want to ensure everything is running smoothly, whether whether the infrastructure lies on the cloud or it's on prem in the server-based data center. Now, hardly, especially since IT teams often using outdated tools, right? They generally can't handle this complexity. So if they have these challenges, right? So so this is that's where the basic requirement ITSI IT operations carry. Now let us understand a bit on the what exactly digital businesses, traditional IT methods can't support, like basically the challenges, the challenges in hybrid environments, and resulting in IT complexity, visibility gaps, and performance issues. So those are very common in nature, and that's where major resources spend their time on. When we talk about traditional IT solutions support for all new technologies or environment, right? So you see, IT ops tools were designed for monolithic application, single system. So scale of change is very slow, and they are disconnected to each other from other services. Basically, systems are segregated. Systems are very limited to their own domain, and they can give complete information on that domain, but that is not correlated in a single platform where you can, or the IT operations team can understand where the exactly issue is and how we can improve the performance of the operations within the IT environment or any other delivery environment which the services runs on, the business services runs on, right? Now, these tools basically are costly, and they hurt customer and leave IT to blame for lost revenue. Visibility gaps are too much because of too many alerts, fatigues of alerts. Eliminate the structural conflicts between basically pace, innovation, and production stability, right? And so that is also so. So in order to do this successfully, a new methodology and practice is required. So that is clearly understood by looking at the traditional IT ops tools. So from that, if you put that and call it all together, all information, so mean time to innovation, innocence, or mean time to resolution without effective incidents, and process management in a war room, until unless you have finger pointing into finger pointing, rather leaving those finger pointing, you can reach out to straight way to the problem solution area, and initiate the team to get that thing done. So that's where I guess employee effectiveness and innovation are at always at risk. This is an unfortunate reality in today's traditional IT tools. So built built up on the current equipped focused hybrid environment, and which are interconnected businesses. So that's really problematic. So today's IT statistics, if you look at, there are you have more than 60 BF flights were cancelled. So there are these flights were cancelled in August 2019. That's these are the numbers which I get from the current market trend, or the magazines which are available on the operation side of it. So because of what? System issues. So survey shows up to 34% of IT organizations have suffered on outage of or severe IT service degradation in the past years. There is no IT environment which did not face any issues, such kind of issues, and that's where I think we can come in a play. And if you have such kind of queries raised by the C-level executives or any other management people, then I think we have solutionary areas where we can fill those gaps within the customers. So this is where Splunk ITSI comes into a place. So what ITSI does is it's embrace digital transformation with machine learning. So of course we're gonna see what does that mean in next few slides. So what all things you can do when I say predict and protect customers, you have multiple use cases where you can where a customer wants to predict their requirements. Like say suppose customer has a database running at the back end and always face issues with the storage requirement. They always the services goes down when storage is filled up, and storage gets filled up very quickly, and they don't know how much storage will we need down the line 6 months or 1 year. So that's where I want to predict. So in this sense as well, you can think of the operational issues, and these are the basics ones basically. Then you can think of network related issues. So network, and then there are other operational issues you can think of, and you can still predict, use ITSI in there. So you can now also feed in any data in real time into every business and IT functions which is there in any organization. You have AI ops capability as well, AI and ML. So that capability is also available with you within Splunk. So basically, you have everything on hand for customer to look at the basic requirement, and then grow from there to the level where they're perfect. Now here you can see the portfolio. The bottom layer, you have Splunk Enterprise and Splunk Cloud as a platform. On top of that, there are modules which you can use it, or the customer can use it for their own as per their own requirement. So one of it is ITSI. Of course, you have ITSI, and there are also modules available around monitoring hybrid infrastructure, or hyper converged infrastructure as well. Then you also have the modules to monitor microservices or DevOps environment, a cloud environment. Then on top of it, yes, those are the basic modules which can support ITSI, and ITSI sits on top of those basic operational modules. And Vector Ops is one of the tool which you can get and use it for incident response within the operational cycle, or but however it is, of course, recommended for a properly, or you can say matured environment. And that's where you can automate. On top of that, you can have a Splunk Phantom as a SOAR platform, can be used for you to automate the complete process within the security operation center, or in the network operation center, or in the IT operation center as well. So SOAR can be used anywhere. Okay, that's a basic portfolio. So now how does it Splunk do predict incident and protect customers? Basically, is clearly given there. So you get to find problems faster by just bringing data all together into one solution. Which in turn resolve your issues within the environment, which can now by keeping some key performance indicators around the most common issues which are currently at stake in the environment, and those all can set up at a go. And it's not that really difficult to set those KPIs around the ITSI, guys. So that's how you can predict incidents and protect the customers' information by just having the audit capability into one solution. Yes, now Splunk is also a data to everything platform, so you can feed in any data to Splunk. It's even called as a big data platform for analytics purposes, and you can have multiple use cases around. Now, of course, IT operation is one of the a biggest market stakeholder in today's environment, today's business world. And then you have security operations, security, enterprise security as well, which is again a Magic Quadrant leader for last 7 years. So Splunk is leading from last 7 years. It is also a very amazing solution with this Splunk. But then the power which you have with Splunk is you can start with one solution and then grow from one to multiple solutions within the environment. And then I see that you can use the same solution for multiple use cases within the same environment, and that brings in the some power for customer to leverage on top of it. So that's, I think, is a very good thing with Splunk. Embrace IOPS anywhere. So it can, as I said, have AI and ML capability within the environment where you can design your own algorithms and predictive capability, along with clustering and adaptive response capability built within. So when I say adaptive response capability, it can take the actions for you directly on the in-data sources on the basis of known incidents. So that thing can be done directly from Splunk. And with the SPL in play, Splunk search processing language, which is this is the language which is used for you to get the use cases searches built for Splunk. And that's where all the dashboards reports are built in. So that's how you can use leverage those features within the advanced features within the environment. So how we do it? Basically, using traditional IT methods, the mere act of resolving an incident comes with insufficient, frustrating byproducts like alert storms and war rooms due to siloed tools and teams. Before IOPS, a traditional IT system detects an issue and often produces an alert storms based on the siloed setup of the IT monitoring tool, right? Resolution times are delayed by different teams using different tools and lack of visibility into other aspects of the environment. So that is a basic thing. So when you see with an IOPS platform, teams can remove this inefficient through machine learning and automation, and over time teams get to a place where they don't even don't even see any issues because the systems has remediated it already on its own. So that's the power you get. So let's look at the typical IT scenarios and how IOPS can help. Like next row, if you can see there, using an integrated IT solutions with machine learning capabilities, IT teams can significantly reduce incident response time with smart event correlation and on-call capabilities. So and the next row, by combining predictive analytics and automated remediation, it can learn a service behavior over time and provide at least 30 minutes of advance notice before a service degradation occurs. So I think that is a very good option with now automated self-healing remediation responses, and incident is resolved before it becomes an issue, right? So that's how you can improve the operational effectiveness by correlating IT to true business impacts. Customers can gain value from AI ops with 90% improvement in IT alerts, noises, and up to 90% faster investigation time, and 45% reduction in high priority incidents. So That's very important. That's where everybody looks at. So this is all capabilities and features which you get with machine learning tool like ITSI module like ITSI within the environment a customer can get. So you can collect all data. You can also use clustering and aggregation for compliance purposes. You can add context to each actionable information which you think can give you the details for. You can also do. You can also have behavioral analytics like anomaly detections and predictive analytics done for the environment, and it can also assist you on the deep dive investigation like root cause analysis for and use um, to reduce your mean time to resolution issues, right? So these all features are available, and I could spend more time on this slide. Um, uh, but however, yes, I hope you get a better picture. Basically, when we have a customer presentation, this is the slide where we more focus on. So, as a catalyst for transformation, a customer can achieve success at every phase of their transformation journey, and Splunk provides the tools to grow with these companies. So AI ops isn't in the future. Companies are achieving the benefits of AI ops today. So our customers are at every stage of transformation, are achieving success for the business, from strengthened brand reputation to cost savings. So that drastically reduces cases of underperformance across more than 5,000 exchange. So exchanges with what Splunk has done in across the globe. So you have multiple case studies for you to see and go online for you to know if you it's their case success stories of Splunk. So Domino's is one of it. So what they do is monitor digital sales across 6,300 stores worldwide, relies on Splunk to provide service visibility during peak hours. So that's how they come up with coupons and offers and those kind of marketing strategy around growing business in Domino's. Okay, so that's the basic thought what Splunk puts into the customer requirement, customer mind, and that's the reputation what Splunk takes forward with them. So this is the one of the case study I would like to put forward front of you. Now, Liado's is 95 to 99% reduction in event noise. They have been using this solution for maybe a long time for now. And this is so they have replaced Theoli solution, IBM Theoli solution with ITSI. Within few days, they started getting floods of events. So Splunk ITSI now prioritizes these events, gives you insight into not only but not only that they are this is broken, but that's been affected right as you look at the alert screen. So that's how this people using it. So the basic bottom line is, so if the customer gets easy access to more relevant data with staff time devoted to the issues that matters most. And so, somebody has quoted that the CTO have quoted that their most important contribution at the end of the day is that we make a difference, that we provide a service that people find accurate and insightful. So that's one of comment what CTO of that. This is another case study of Cox Automotive. It is an Atlanta-based business unit of Cox Enterprises, formed in 2014. Now, to consolidate all the Cox global automotive businesses, this includes Kelly Blue Book, Xtime, Autotrader.com. So from there you can have read about real-time car actions live and online. Therefore, real-time customer experience they deemed very necessary. So Splunk ITSI give them that assurance of giving so running, everything is running up and running with um, guarantee. And with the real-time insight, they found that the mean time to resolution have been the incident reduces the number of incident happening by 90%. So that's how they improve their end user experience and provides service reliability. Okay, so this is what Splunk, some of the documentation or the community-based tools, very rich. I would suggest please go to these links, and if you want more information, you can go to these links and get the information, or else you can, of course, reach out to me, and I can help you there. Now in today's this is why try using try until unless you see the tool by yourself, you will not be able to understand what services it provides. So try and use it in your own system, and with the free licensing which it provides, and see if it can make more sense for you, and let me know if you have any assistance you need. So that's it, guys. If anything, let me know.